Hey, good evening, everyone. All right, I saw this interesting, sad story, and it touched my heart, and I want to share it with people so that if you don't understand some things, then you'll be able to see, you'll be able to we can learn together from what we do, things we see, how we treat people, how we behave, things we say, how we think. I need you to share this video. I need the video to go to everyone. So do show some love and share the video. Some people in Nigeria, they believe that once you are out of that country and you go to somewhere like United States, UK, then you have arrived. Like the life is so sweet for you. And you will wonder why we have a lot of people outside Nigeria, and most of these people they were so scared. They don't have that courage to invest in Nigeria, to do anything back home. And it's not as if they have anything going on where they are. It's not as if they are okay where they are. As a matter of fact, the best thing that most people will do for themselves is to start investing back home, to invest back home, so that when things go wrong, when things are not going your way, the way you want it in that country that you are, or you just feel like, okay, I'm tired of this place, I just want to go back home, you will have something to fall back on, something that you know that yes, you're going back home to go and enjoy. But the people at home cannot be trusted. A lot of people have died for trusting people back home, for believing in them, for trusting them, thinking, okay, he is my brother, he's my sister, he's my cousin, he's my friend, and I can just trust him or her and just let him handle some stuff for me. I'm reading a story about a woman, a Nigerian woman that was deported from UK. After spending 25 years in the UK, she was deported back home only to find out that her tenant already sold out her house. Now she's homeless. The woman returned to Nigeria after spending 25 years old abroad, and there's nothing to come home to meet. It's like everything she worked for, someone in Nigeria has taken it. She go back home to go to that beautiful house she thinks she has, and at least get a room, get 2 rooms, 3 rooms to live in it, only to discover that she don't own that house anymore. How can a human being, how can you be this wicked? And I believe that tenant, I want to believe that it's not as if you've been treated bad. Possibly you're getting a break from your rent. Possibly that person trusted, even if you're not getting any break, in your house, is it your property? But someone trusted you. According to the person that shared this news, it was on one of the Twitter tweets from a user named Hey Uzama. Said the house was located in 25M Close, 5th Avenue in Festac, Lagos. And the woman, she's sleeping at the 5th Avenue by 51st Road Junction in Festac, Lagos. She says she became homeless. Said that Florence a while ago was said to have been deported from the United Kingdom after 25 years, and found upon her return that her house has been sold, that she has no more house, she owns no more house. Her house has been sold out. This woman, as a result of that incident, she wasn't herself anymore. The tenant sold the house. Now someone else owns the house that someone spent 25 years to build. Spent 25 years to gather money, to work 2-3 jobs. Probably she was deported because she don't have documentation. She was illegal in UK. I don't know the situation around her deportation, but just imagine her deportation was as a result of her not having that document. Imagine how stressful it's going to be to work in that kind of country, to be able to gather money and build that kind of house, to build a mansion, to do something for yourself in Nigeria. She must have worked herself out. She must have been doing 2-3 jobs, and at the age of 65, got back home to find out that she'd been ripped off. And to crown everything, to crown it all, she reported to the police. Jesus. She reported to the police, and she reported to the police, according to Hey Uzama, who shared the woman's predicament on social media. Said he had before now thought Florence was mentally deranged, but summoned the courage to interact with her on the on the night of Wednesday, February 9, 2022. It was then she opened up to him. According to him, the 65-year-old said she had reported the issue to the police but was detained for 3 months after the case was compromised. Perhaps resigning to fate, she began sleeping by the roadside. The embittered narrator frowned at the wicked method to the woman and called on well-meaning folks to fight for Florence. Reported to the police, and because someone knows someone and this person knows someone, the case was compromised. They retained her, the owner of the property of the house. They retained her for 3 months, a 65-year-old woman, for 3 months in police custody, to come and do what? To come and be sleeping. After spending 25 years of her life in UK struggling, just imagine this kind of wickedness that the Nigerian police have shown to this woman. The man said, all I can do for now is to take your case to social media. We might find someone who is willing to help. She said it's all right, and I asked for her permission to snap her. She said it's all right. It's all right. I mean, the woman, she's hopeless already. And some Nigerians they've reacted to this matter. Someone says that Nigerian police force, even if she's not telling the whole truth, how can the police not seriously investigating something like this? What is the actual purpose of establishing this institution? For paying them, God forbid evil. Someone says she must have trusted that particular tenant, what I said earlier on, with her house document for them to be able to even sell the property. She needs to give detailed information which can help in investigation to help lock up that evil tenant and also get her property back. And this thing, as it's going, the police will do everything to make sure that they cover up their sins. They will do everything to make sure that the truth never come out. How can you not use your right mind? How can you not investigate the matter the right way before you lock someone up? That will not happen in somewhere like United States. They're probably going to find a place for that woman to stay pending the time that case is still on. Another person reacted that Nigeria can come up with a new document. Yes, they can forge a new document for your home if you don't go around it always. That's why on most house they write it boldly. This house is not for sale. This house is not for sale. People have died because of this kind of evil hearts. I know of a woman in the United States. She was about this age, she was around 66-year-old. She's been working in the United States, working herself out. Imagine working. She worked from morning till night, and she still begged for house rent because there are so much responsibility. There are so much things to do. She has so much people she's taking care of back home. She have her son back home, paying the school fees and doing all of those things. It's a 65-year-old woman. And she was thinking, okay, what else can I do? What can I do to better my life? At least to hitch my hustle, to make sure that things change. She decided to start sending clothes back home, sending bags and all sorts of items for people to sell for her. She's sending those stuff to her sister. The first time she sent, the lady wouldn't send the complete money for everything she sold back to her. Even though while she was sending all those things, she will still send a little thing to the woman that, hey, thank you for being helpful, thank you. So it's not as if she's sending stuff and she's not sending anything to her. This is someone that she will also send money to, that will take care of yourself. And every single thing that this lady was sending, they ripped her off. The first time she thought, okay, maybe because she just started, maybe this is how it's going to be like, because she just started the business. The second time, the third time, and the more she sent the items, the more they keep lowering the lower the money they send back to her, to the extent that the money she's getting from the business is not even up to how much she's spending to get the items. Eventually she developed high blood pressure. She was sick. In the course of everything, hospital back and forth, she traveled to Nigeria with all those sickness to go and do something. When she got back home, I don't think she even get to know what had happened to her stuff. She died at the airport. because she was so stressed. She was so stressed. She died at the airport. Stress. People are going through stuff out of Nigeria. So don't be thinking because they live in abroad, they live overseas, that they plug in money from the tree. Someone like me, I'm able to set up a business in Nigeria because really I don't worship money. Anything that come out of it. So if I'm investing anything back home, is because I know, yeah, I can let that money go. And thank God for people. A lot of people are blessed. Some people are blessed. They are blessed with good people. Thank God for good people. I can do that, but not my wife. She can't do that. She won't even think of investing anything in Nigeria. No, because of crazy stories that we heard up and down. But someone like me, I still somewhat courage, like, okay, let's do it. It's nothing. It's nothing. If the money go, yeah, it go. But then thinking because someone else have this experience, I will have the same experience. I don't think like that. So I don't worry about stuff like that. But that's not the case with some other people. Some people can't handle that because they think of the hours that they put in that work to make that money. They think about their responsibility right here in the United States, in UK. They think of their responsibility right there back home, getting 24 hours call. Even while you're sleeping, you're still getting a call that, hey, sister, brother, please, can you send this to me? Can you send that to me? And the same person that you're calling to send you something, when she wake up or when he wake up, as soon as they open his or her phone, there's bill that piled up. She's thinking, how am I going to sort this bill out? And from nowhere, she will still find a way. She will sort out that bill and she will still take care of you. And you think if you continue to rip people off like that, you can make it in life. That's why a lot of people can never make it in life, because of the way they behave, because of the attitude, the kind of heart of wickedness that they have. They can never make it in life, because the way what you do to people is going to come back to you in 7-fold, 100-fold. The way you act to people, the way you treat people, the universe will find a way to make sure that you're being treated like that in multiple ways, 100-fold. The law of karma will always catch up with you. Life is full of principles, and the better you begin to live by the principle of life, the better it will be for you, because what goes around will always come around. Whatever you do, don't think you do it and it will just go like that. There is always a seed time and there will always be an harvest time. So what you do today will be your seed, and what you harvest tomorrow will be the fruit of your labor, will be that which you have sown, will be that seed that you planted. The fruit from that seed will come looking for you. You will run, but eventually it will catch up with you, because God is not the author of evil. God will make sure that he catch up with you. Now this woman, she's hopeless. Now she's calling on Nigeria, on Nigerians to help her. Imagine a 65-year-old woman. If care is not taken, tomorrow, God forbid, you might be hearing another news. Because what do you want someone like this to do? She will continue to think about the incidents, what has happened. So it will only take the grace of God for her to survive. It will only take the grace of God and the love of people around for her to really get out of this. So this woman needs a lot of love. Show her love. Nigeria, if you have people abroad, appreciate what they're doing for you, appreciate their work, pray for them. Pray for them, because it might be easy for someone here, but it's not easy for everyone. A lot of people are going through stuff. So I just want to let us know that we need to be careful. Life is being guided by principles, and we must follow those principles. When you do good to people, good things will follow you. When you have good heart towards people, even when they do evil back to you, your good heart will always pave way for you. So we need to be very careful. God bless you as you watch. I need you to share the video. This is a touching story that I believe everybody needs to see and learn from. I'm learning also, so please do show some love. Share the video, let it get to everyone, and God bless you. Have a wonderful evening.